Hi, my name is William Gandy, and I've been working with an incredible group of people to bring some legislation to San Francisco that is very sorely needed. In fact, it's needed all across the country. And I'm here to just talk about some of the people who were very influential in that. A lot of community folks such as All of Us or None, Legal Services for Prisoners and Children, Community Housing Partnership, and the National Housing Law Project.
Employees and housing providers must not ask about arrests not leading to convictions, division of deferral programs, dismissal convictions, juvenile convictions, conviction older than 7 years, infection.
My name is Mark Anthony. I want to share some kind, positive words with you from San Francisco. I'd like to reach out and touch you with some things that are positively happening here throughout the nation. Slow motion is going to stretch out throughout the different cities. However, San Francisco ban-the-box legislation is called Fair Chance Ordinance. The Fair Chance applies to employees that have employees 20 or more. And it applies also for affordable housing that provides and covers is covered as well. Applicants for jobs, housing, have their rights as well underneath this ordinance. Thank you very much.
Colleen Clark here, community organizer and tenant service representative for the Richardson Apartments. I'd like to share about Ban the Box. And Ban the Box is part of a national movement to provide real employment for opportunities for formerly incarcerated community members. California, Colorado, Connecticut, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Mexico, Texas, and Rhode Island all have their own Ban the Box laws on the books.
My name is Dwayne Sears. I'm here to support the legislation of Ban the Box. This law goes into effect September 2014. However, violators for the first year will be given warnings. Job applicants who think their rights have been violated can file a complaint with the Office of Labor Standards Enforcement for Housing. The Human Rights Commission will investigate all complaints.
My name is Mr. Darnell Fuller. I'm a resident at the Senator Hotel, and I had a job working for a company, and I was one day I was with the work, and when I didn't go to work, I had a phone call and told me that I had made my application and everything to my knowledge, I thought it was okay. And one thing that they said I had put on my application was 1974 trespassing and misdemeanor on my application, which is something that I really forgot about. It's been like 40 years. So what I did is wrote a little story saying something about that and make sure to see if that law can be changed. Then, so much time for that to be done. So not just for myself, just for some other people to provide, so they won't go back on more than 7 years on your application for a conviction.
My name is Phyllis Murdoch. I'm living here in San Francisco, California. I'm from Sacramento, California. And I'm going to present this. If you believe that you are wrongfully denied jobs or housing, you can report the suspected violation. Here are a few violations of the law. The job application asks about your record. The employer stated a blanket ban such as you don't accept felonies. You were not notified of your rights. Your conviction was older than 7 years, but you were denied because of it.
Employers and housing providers must take the conviction question off the application and not have blanket ban ads like no felons need apply. There must also notice posted about the ordinance.
I'm very proud of San Francisco for passing the Fair Chance Act, which gives people with questionable backgrounds or a little incarceration the second chance to get fair housing and access to jobs and employment. And I'm here to hopefully educate the employers, also the housing partners, to swiftly put that into action and make more housing available to people and give people a second chance. And I'm proud that San Francisco passed it there.
An employer or housing provider considering conviction history must conduct an individualized assessment. Consider only directly related convictions and any evidence of rehabilitation or mitigating information shared.
To speak a little bit about Ban the Box and why it is so important for individuals to be able to receive jobs. One point that I would like to make is that we have a system that's set up to rehabilitate individuals who happen to be incarcerated. They offer job programs in there, trades such as you got metal fab, you got Foster Farms even comes into the prison and teach individuals on how to cut choice parts of meat. You have all of these programs that are in prison to help rehabilitate an individual, but when they come home, they can't utilize those opportunities. And it's so sad. One of the main things that we run into is, have you ever been incarcerated? Or have you ever been convicted of a felony? There's no second chances when it comes to jobs. One of the things that we come home with is $200. The $200 is essentially gone even before they make it to the city of their commitments, to their families. So being able to take advantage of something like a Ban the Box, I believe that it would lessen the recidivism rate. It would give individuals an opportunity to become a part of a productive part of the society. And I say so because I myself is an example of that. After doing many years in prison, I found myself in a situation where I wanted to reintegrate. I was married, had a responsibility, and needed to get back into the workforce. No longer the individual that I used to be. I focused on doing something positive, and it was hard. I mean, the guys that I came home with, from being incarcerated, we found obstacles everywhere. It just so happened that as a result of some of these programs that we had in prison, I was able to receive employment. First for Options Recovery Services in Berkeley, California, and then secondly here at CHP, Community Housing Partnership, where I'm presently a supervisor at the Senator Hotel. I provide services for over 120 individuals, essentially giving back to a community that once took from. But a lot of people aren't as fortunate as I am. You know, I have friends out there on the streets right now who have good training that they were given while incarcerated, optometry, metal fabrication, you have carpentry, you have all of these programs that's set in place, all of these taxpayers' money going towards educating individuals, and they're not even able to exercise their knowledge when it comes to their skills and being productive citizens of society. Like I said earlier, one of the main things that they run into is, have you ever been incarcerated? That's an automatic blow. It's an automatic death sentence as far as trying to receive jobs. And then we have resources that individuals such as myself is supposed to take advantage of when coming home, but you're even faced with obstacles there. People have biases towards individuals who are the formerly incarcerated, and they have their own preconceived notions on what they're about. You know, they're liars, they're thieves, they're killers, and never really considering the fact that they've come from a rehabilitated situation, and they're still not given an opportunity. So I think Ban the Box is great. You know, I really applaud all of the efforts that has been put forth towards trying to establish that, and I just want to say thank you and keep up the good work.